Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of opinionated crap you don't care about, also the home of the feedback you provide that we don't care about, keeps us on an even playing field, and we like that. Real quick shout out to our sponsor, Fuck. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that we've talked about a couple times, only it's in a manner that we've never talked about before. That's right, because today we are talking about revisiting the one and only Overwatch 2. So, let's go ahead and get our credentials up there. That's right. Because we are, after all, professional gamers and such, as it's indicated on this glowing sign. So, revisiting Overwatch 2, what can be said about this one? Well, man, for anyone that was a fan of the original Overwatch, look no further than what they did when they remade Overwatch by only adding the number 2 to it, removing one of the character kind of, choices that can be on your team, i.e. going from 6 vs 6 to 5 vs 5, because it's easier for esports or whatever those things are. Oh, we know what they are. Obviously, we're professional gamers. But yeah, in essence, it's the same game, new map here or there, a new mode here or there. Now they have their, what's the invasion, the missions that are behind a fucking paywall and stuff like that, except for one free one that, in theory, rotates and stuff here or there. It doesn't matter. What we did, though, was revisited Overwatch 2, which in essence is revisiting Overwatch 1, and, we stuck with the basics, man. Yes, we did do a mission. Yes, it was alright. But it's like another one of those, events or, one of those timed things that they crank out here or there. What can really be said about it is that the gameplay itself is still solid. Blizzard did a remarkable job on some of the character creations. Man, we hate to say it, but even on some of the backstories and things of that nature, man, that are kind of, crammed in there. They might have gone a little too far as too much backstory on characters and stuff that it's like, who fucking cares, kind of thing. They're made up fucking fictional, endeavors. And really, when it comes down to it, it's just a, kind of hero first person shooter, man. That it doesn't fucking matter what the backstories are on people. It's like, this guy has this gun, this dude has this gun, and this person does this person does that. Nah, that's enough. That's really all you need. But they want to mold the whole universe and stuff like that. Whatever. All right. So that lore and all that shit's available to all of the folks that want to dive into it and be like, oh, what's this fictional character do? Where's they from? And what's their backstory and their origin and stuff like that. The rest of us regular professional gamers, man, we just fucking pick someone and go shoot some shit. Man, and revisiting it and stuff, the core gameplay is still there, man. You can have some fun with it. You can have some great fun with it. However, a problem that still plagues, man, and, it's probably a little different depending on where you're ranked in their ranking system and stuff, from, bronze to platinum, diamond, fucking grandmaster and all that. I'm sure there's not going to be in the grandmaster, setting people that leave matches as often as some of the lower tiers and such as far as the rankings go. However, it is still extremely prevalent, man, for some dumb bastard, man, to leave a game because either a team isn't performing well together and it hasn't really clicked or melded and such, or it's a bad, lineup that they deem as far as hero selection and stuff like that. So either a team's not performing well, any of those reasons and such, man, they will leave one of the ranked matches early, man, and all that does is frustrate the shit out of the people that, take the time, stick to it, and, just want to play the game, man. And you can't have a fair game. You might have a shit game on 5 vs 5, but man, with a minute that you drop a character or a teammate and it leads to another, teammate leaving or something, then before you know it, you're a 3 vs 5 or a 2 vs 5, and on occasion even a fucking 1 vs 5. And yes, we will wait out that one. Maybe everyone's leaving because we suck at the game and they don't want to be on our team, but we don't care. We're not fucking quitters. We might suck at a lot of shit, but one thing that we aren't going to do is quit in the middle of a ranked match like a little bitch. Man, it's still got some heavy issues, man, that are, plaguing the game itself as far as ranked, especially on, like we said, it could differentiate depending on what tier you're ranked at. Probably grandmasters aren't leaving the games, partway through because the other team pushed an objective all the way to the end of the map, or because they steamrolled a game mode or something like that. The issue is that there are still people, man, that will leave those ranked matches and stuff with no thought or concern or care, man, for, anyone else that it affects and such. And what it comes down to affecting, yes, the fairness of a, match and things like that, man, but it affects the overall fun of the game, man, and that can lead to some very frustrating, kind of matches and things of that nature that will actually drive people away from the game. And, we haven't looked at the numbers and stuff, but from what we hear, man, the numbers of daily active players and stuff is definitely not as high up as it used to be, man. There's a lot of stuff out there to play. There's a lot of free stuff out there to play if that's the route that you go. But it is frustrating, man, to have, kind of uncontrollable, actions happen, man, to deter, one from even wanting to play the game from the get-go or to begin with, or to continue playing the game. We've loved our time revisiting it. We're probably not going to stick with it for too long and such. But, it is a fun little, ordeal that you can undertake, man. The 5 versus 5 matchup, you get those good matches and stuff, where, even if you lose, it was a good match and such, and no one quit and left the game, out of their frustration and inadequacies with, however a match is going and such, whether they blame themselves or others. It's got some issues that still plague it, man. Probably never gonna see the drawback to, wanting to go to playing it and such as was prevalent, man, in the first one, or even when the second one released and such, and, the issues that surrounded and plagued that and whatnot with needing people's phone numbers and, creating whatever accounts and this, that, the other, completely, just frustrating chaos. On top of that, the long match, time waits and stuff like that. That is one thing that, in revisiting it, we noticed has gotten substantially better. Man, you don't have to wait for matches to kick off as fast, anymore, or as long anymore. That time has dwindled down. Either A, because the player count's so low and shit that it's like, oh shit, we got enough people, start the match, quick, before they leave too. But, you're going from, 5+ minute wait times for a match to start to, 2 to 1 to sub below 1. You don't even have time to jump in any of the other, deathmatch or skirmish modes or, any of the, other things that you can do while you're browsing around, even looking at your heroes, man. That time is pretty much obsolete and gone and such. So, there you go. I don't know. That's us revisiting Overwatch 2. Of course, all ones of you that watch this, hi Mom, are probably curious of our take on it and such. And that's why we make these. So, anyone else that stumbled upon this by accident, give us money. Blizzard, what a great revisiting story that we've told of Overwatch 2. You should probably give us, I don't know, $13,000 because we did a great job at it. So there you go. Revisiting Overwatch 2, what can be said about this one? It's a good old-fashioned 2. Because it's Overwatch 2, or we can cross out the 2, and it's Overwatch 1 with one less person. So there you go. That's it. Just give us money. Have a good one, you probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.